Hey there, my name is Lana. I wanted to talk to you about the 3 ways to turn the tide of a temper tantrum. It feels intense in the store, at least it does for me. I mean, if my kid is throwing themselves on the floor and acting crazy, I'm feeling like embarrassed. I'm looking around, other moms are looking at me. I'm a bad mom, and everyone knows it now. Shoot. But my focus is on the wrong place, if that's what I'm thinking. My focus should just be on my own kids and not on training them in the moment because my training ground is at home. The first way is, and you might want to print off the PDF so you can take notes if you hear something that really stands out to you. So, way number one is to role play. Now, this might sound really obvious, but kids really like it. So, have fun with it. If you've got other kids, they can play parts. If you're talking about the grocery store, then you have your cashier, you've got someone pushing the basket, the adult, and then you've got the kid that you're training. Um, and we'll practice going to the store. You remind them of the rules, whatever the rules are that you have in your home. For us, it's 3 basic things. We've got stay with the basket, which is really important when you've got a big family like we do. Stay with the basket. No touching, unless obviously I'm asking for help, but that's more of advanced for the older kids. Um, really just no touching and then no asking for things. So we'll practice them whenever it's not a crucial moment. And then they get practice saying the right things, doing the right things. The next way is preparing outside. Now, this one's really quick. So, like role playing, you can do it over and over and over and over and over. But when you're preparing outside, it's like 15 seconds or less. Don't start with 3 rules. Like we did not start with 3 rules. We started with one, and we did that one until they got really good at it. Whichever one you're working on, preparing outside means you might ask them some questions because you're wanting their brains to remember. You're not just telling them and wanting them to regurgitate whatever you say. For example, you might say, when we go in the store, what are you going to do with your hands? No touching, or whatever you have trained them to say. So that's like really fast. You can run through whatever it is in 15 seconds or less. And just be encouraging. This isn't really in your handout, but my opinion is that before you do any of this, you just observe. Just watch your kids. It's a huge opportunity to just see what your kids are made of when they go out in public. That's why I say it's not the training ground, because really it's just showing you what your training at home has produced. And you get to see how seriously they take your authority. So yeah, just practice going and observing maybe a couple of times, and then you can choose which thing to work on first. With us, it was always no touching is first. So role playing, preparing outside. And the third way is to go on fake errands. And I really like this one. It's honestly the shortest, easiest thing to do, unless you have no margin in your life and you're always in a hurry. And if that's the case, then that's a whole separate video. But if you have a little bit of margin in your life, then go on a fake errand. The kids don't know it's fake, right? They think this is a real errand. Mom needs to get something. We're going somewhere on purpose. You just say, we're going to the store, or we're going to the library, or whatever it is. And they feel like it's real. For you, it's still just that non-hurried moment when you feel permission to just leave. And it didn't ruin your grocery trip. It didn't sour the fact that you planned all week to go to story time and whatever. It's just practice. But they don't know it's practice. role play, prepare outside, and go on fake errands. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me back. I'd love to know which one was the most helpful for you and how you handle those temper tantrums. Honestly, for us, it's all about preempting it. And we train in discipline at home for temper tantrums, and then in public, we get to see what our training produces. So I hope this is encouraging, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye.